Welcome everyone to some more Genshin Impact. And today, I'll be doing the new event called Windblume's Breath. And as you can see, the event is available right here. And there are 3 parts to this event. Today, obviously, I'll be doing part 1. And we're gonna go from there. And there's something I have to mention before we continue. Obviously, before 3.5 was released, things happened, and, eventually in the future, the voice will be replaced. But unfortunately, we're going to still be hearing it in this update. And because this is a limited event, I don't think they have the time to change it. So, yeah. So, I just want to say, every single time we hear the character talk, we're going to pretend it is someone doing a very good impression. Okay? We're gonna pretend it is someone completely different. Because, that's the only way I'm gonna get through this, honestly. So yeah, we'll be doing the event today, part 1. Let's do this. Okay. A Gathering of Outlanders, Windblume Festival Part 1. Okay, go to the Adventurers Guild in Mondstadt and take a look. As the Windblume Festival approaches, you and Paimon return to Mondstadt, grasped in the throes of festivity, and take on a rather different commission than you are used to. Okay, let's do this. Okay, and my Sealy is very, very loud. But that's okay. I love my Sealy. And the game is taking its time to load. I did kind of start up this game like 30 minutes ago, so that's probably why. I just remembered I should have done like the file verify thing before this, but I'm like, I forget. So we're just going into this. So if the game randomly bugs out like it did during the Archon quest, I apologize. There's nothing I can do.
Haven't you heard? There's a strange wanderer near Wolfen.
Hey there, Catherine!
Good day, you two. It's nice to see you here at this festive time.
So, got any jobs for us?
I'm afraid I'd struggle to find you any commissions in the near future. With the arrival of the Windblume Festival, the only task most Mondstadters are busy with is preparing gifts for their loved ones, but it's customary to do this oneself without assistance. Think of this period as the off-season for the Mondstadt branch of the Adventurers Guild. Spring is here, love is in the air, and everyone wants to relax and enjoy themselves. Even the cats at the tavern next door have been getting lovey-dovey with one another recently.
Ew, gross. You know that feeling you get when you burst out the doors after a nice nap, hoping to make it to the store before the limited edition drinks sell out, only to get there just in time to see the last 2 glasses snatched away right from under your nose by a couple of pesky lovebirds? That's what this feels like.
What? That's, very specific of you, Paimon.
Perhaps you two could simply take this chance to...
Traveler, Paimon, thank goodness I found you. There's something I need your help with.
Whoa! Sucrose?
Whoa, Sucrose? Someone needs help after all?
What is wrong with you? That's no way to greet a friend we haven't seen in so long.
I'm sorry, Paimon. I didn't know what I was clicking on.
No, not help like in the Windblume sense. It's just... How do I explain?
Go ahead, Sucrose. We don't have anything else to do right now anyway.
Phew. Okay. Here's the situation. I've been appointed as the Windblume Festival's special ambassador by the Knights of Favonius this year. My task is to do good deeds for people during this festival of gratitude and love.
Nice to a point anyway?
They spawn an empty bottle donated by Angel's Share inside a circle with all our names on it. Whoever's name the bottle stopped at got chosen.
This method seems a bit arbitrary.
I think so too. But everyone said that it was to make it fair, so everyone had an equal chance to become the special ambassador. The thing is, I'm not great at dealing with people, so I was really daunted by it at first. But I'm still glad that I got this role. Luckily, I came up with a way to spur myself on, which has helped. Have a look.
It's a bottle.
Is that a test tube?
Yep, every time I do a good deed for someone, I get them to breathe into a test tube. That way, I can collect everyone's breaths of joy.
Sounds fascinating. Are you gonna use them in your research?
Yes. I believe these breaths of joy will serve as valuable raw materials for alchemical transmutation. With any luck, I'll be able to produce something truly miraculous.
Like an extra sweet flower? Or like an extra sweet Sensetia?
Darn, now Paimon's hungry. Wait, you're doing this on purpose, aren't you?
Actually, I meant something even more exciting than that. I can't say for sure until I have more test results to confirm my hypothesis, though. Alchemists mustn't make claims they can't live up to. Anyway, I'm still missing one final breath of joy.
Oh, is that all you need help with? That's easy. Just treat Paimon to a sweet madame. Then you'll get your last breath of joy.
I got the first option. Paimon, be serious.
Hey, come on! Paimon's doing her best to help, okay? So, does it need to be more like official or ceremonious or something?
No, joy isn't measured in those terms at all. Let me put it this way. Have you ever planted a fruit seed and cared for it while it grows? In the same way that those tender, sweet fruits are the product of your time and effort, the amount of joy derived from an experience is positively correlated to the degree of hardship overcome during it. For example, in my case, I would say that to experience a statistically significant amount of joy, I'd have to do something like spend 6 months developing a medicine formula to a point where it was finally consistently effective. Similarly, in order to collect a significant amount of joy from other people, I have to find ways to do something sufficiently challenging on their behalf.
Oh, Paimon gets it now. Long story short, you want us to help you find people for you to help. Oh, that's pretty tough given that it's the Windblume Festival and all.
Oh, I figured since you're such experienced travelers, you might have some ideas. But if even you don't know how to approach this...
Don't worry, leave this to me. We can't give up yet.
Really? You have a plan?
Experience is on my side.
Well, if she's in, then Paimon will help too. With the talking, anyway. But, if things don't work out, can Paimon still get that sweet madame? Oh, come on, Traveler. This is a festival of gratitude and love, after all. How could you refuse?
Excuse me, Sucrose? Could I borrow you for a second? Package for you.
Oh, sure.
Isakale!
Be right back.
Wait, is that who Paimon thinks it is? That's Kale, right? When did she arrive at Mondstadt? Let's go say hi!
And it has officially started. Did we overhear this conversation?
And that's everything. Are they all in satisfactory condition?
Yep. Thank you, Marjorie. guys? What are the chances?
You were staring into space just now. Something the matter?
No, don't worry. I'm fine. I was just looking at a Mondstadt children's book in the souvenir shop over there. While I was flipping through it, a piece of paper fell out. The writing on it was really mysterious. Almost like a prophecy. If you can do these things, you may light the lantern of utmost joy and receive a supreme blessing.
And what does these things refer to?
Find a flower that is not of this world. Find a guide who will never get lost. Find one who would never lie. Find a legend that never ends. So, 4 things in total. Here, have a look. I asked a lady who owns the store about it, but she said that she didn't know anything about any paper slips.
Perhaps we can ask a friend about this later.
Hi there. Sorry to butt in, but what's the name of that storybook you just mentioned? Oh, it was called The Boar Princess. That is strange. I've read that book, and it sounds like that note you found has no relation to the story at all. Do you know her?
Let Paimon do the honors. Kale, this is Sucrose, an alchemist with the Knights of Favonius. And Sucrose, meet Kale. She's a trainee forest ranger from Sumeru's Avidia Forest.
Hello. Hi.
Oh no.
This is getting awkward fast. They're both so shy.
I can understand this feeling so well.
So, Sucrose, what are your thoughts on this prophecy? Could it be real? Without having done any research, I couldn't comment definitively. But if you want my subjective opinion, I don't think that it's a nasty prank or anything.
Why not?
The only people who read children's books are those with a childlike wonder and imagination. Or children, of course. I'm sure that whoever put this prophecy there would understand that. Would they really do this just to spread lies and ruin someone's innocence? I can't imagine anyone being so cruel. That's a great take. I love it.
Exactly. Who would want to hurt a child's feelings?
Okay, so what do you think the blessing is, Sucrose? If I had to guess, maybe a fairy that can make people's wishes come true or something? I haven't read many fairy tales, so this is pure speculation, with no other information on hand or prior research to compare against. I'm afraid it might not even be worth considering. Wow! Her guesswork is really good, though. I want to pick her brain some more.
What?
But will she find it annoying if I keep asking her questions? We've only just met after all. What's the best thing to say to someone you're meeting for the first time?
Would you like to get the Lantern of Utmost Joy?
Well, yes. I mean, if possible. Then, what would you wish for, Kale? I'd wish for a better personality. Uh-huh.
Huh? You can't waste it on that. You've got a great personality already.
That's very kind of you. But if you know me like I do...
Kale!
I know that voice! It's...
made good time, huh? You're way earlier than I expected. I spotted your green hair way off in the distance. Good thing my eyes are sharp, or I'd have missed you.
Amber, have you been doing well? Did you finish all the pita pockets I brought you last time?
You bet. They're getting yummier each time you make them.
Huh? Wait, remind Paimon, have you been to Mondstadt before? Mm-hmm. A long time ago, I had a lot of help from a lot of people here in Mondstadt. So ever since my Elazar got better, I've been looking out for an opportunity to come back to Mondstadt and tell them all the news that I've been cured.
Great.
Thanks.
If it's okay with everyone, why don't I take Kale for a walk around town? I'd like to show her some of the places she didn't get to see last time.
Of course. Fine by me.
Sure, go right ahead. Sorry, Amber. I agreed to meet my traveling companions by the city gate in a few minutes, so I can't go with you just yet.
Oh, that's all right. In that case, you guys go rest up, and I'll go see Master Jean to ask for some time off.
Oh, okay.
Traveler Sucrose, could you look after Kale for now? I'll come get her later and take her out. There's still a whole bunch of people I need to introduce her to.
Sure, no problem.
You can count on us.
Awesome. See you later then.
You all right there, Kale? You look kinda disappointed. I'm sorry. I'm just feeling a little shy today. Don't worry about me. Amber wants to introduce me to more of her friends. Am I gonna be able to cope? I've only met Sucrose so far, and I'm already struggling to make conversation. I wish I had a little more self-confidence. Then I'd find it much easier to make friends with people. It's nearly time! Let's go to the gate and see if they've arrived.
Okay. Also, it's nice to see Kale and Amber interact. Because, oh god, this dog is, like, following me. Because, you know, obviously we know their history, and obviously it's been brought up in the game already. And, yeah. Okay, let's go.
Why is this humble windmill such a great view?
I mean, it's understandable. It must have been a long time since you last came to Mondstadt.
Because it is the true Great Vayu Viastra?
What? What is...
Oh, come on. Don't tell me you don't get it. View, Vayu, and also Mahamatra, Vayu Viastra? No?
Oh my gosh.
Canorus, Sino, over here!
Whew, am I glad to see you. And who's this young lady?
Master, this is Sucrose, an alchemist with the Knights of Favonius. We just met. Sucrose, this is my teacher, Tighnari. He's a highly respected forest watcher in Sumeru, and he's also a very famous botanist.
Kale's exaggerating. I'm Tighnari. Pleased to meet you.
So you have a teacher as well. The pleasure is all mine, Tighnari, sir.
Yep, he's extremely knowledgeable too. And this is General Mahamatra Sino of the Sumeru Academia. He's really famous in Sumeru as well.
Greetings. Though if I might say so, we're purely here for personal reasons. You needn't be unduly concerned with our official positions. And Kale, there's no need to use my full title. Sino is fine. Or sir, if you absolutely must.
Indeed. We're not here in an official capacity, just to keep Kale company on her vacation.
Keep me company? But it was you two that insisted on coming.
Kale is very important to us. We felt obliged to ensure her safety on the long, treacherous journey to Mondstadt.
But I've been here on my own loads of times before. What about your work, though? What if something bad happens while the General Mahamatra's away?
There should be no issues. I have left my duties in the hands of my subordinates, and 2 especially reliable helpers.
Oh, Sucrose. What were you saying about you having a teacher as well?
I was just going to mention that I think we're in a somewhat similar situation. I'm an assistant to Mr. Albedo, Mondstadt's genius alchemist.
Oh, please, Sucrose. Genius is an unnecessary epithet. It will serve only to leave an exaggerated impression of me in the minds of our guests.
Mr. Albedo, but it is an objective truth.
Hey, Albedo's here too! Great! The more the merrier!
So tell me, Sucrose, since your specialty is bioalchemy, what do you know about the antitoxic properties of the calla lily?
Wait! Can we hold off on the nerdy topic for now? Paimon doesn't want to be left out.
Oh, as it happens, I've studied the calla lily in quite some detail before, with it being a species native to Mondstadt. I wrote a whole report on my findings. If you're interested, Mr. Tighnari, sir, I can go get it for you.
We're supposed to be here on vacation, and you're already thinking about how to improve your herbal medicines? Also, I thought we'd agreed to take on new identities for this trip.
What new identities?
Mine was Adventurer Sino, skilled desert explorer. Tighnari's was technological consultant to the treasure hoarders, and Kale's was traveling musician.
And you find that sort of roleplay fun?
Very much so.
I do wish some of the less cautious adventurers in the Avidya forest would consider coming to Mondstadt instead. What Philanimo mushrooms lack in texture, they make up for in not causing vomiting or diarrhea.
Are you contemplating using some compounds from the calla lily as active ingredients in a targeted antidote?
Yes, I gathered a few on the way here, and my initial research suggests to me that it could be worth a try.
Okay, I got it. But as much as I don't wish to be a wet blanket, it takes a huge amount of experimental data to conclusively prove how different drugs interact. Estimating the total development time would be very difficult. Add in the time for procurement and delivery of essential materials, and I'm not sure if we could complete development before you need to return.
Then please, allow me to help.
Mr. Albedo.
Apologies for my tardy entrance in the present discussion. I understand you're looking to make an antidote for poisonous fungi, correct? If you happen to have some samples with you, or relevant documentation on hand, perhaps you might give me the chance to review them later. But before that, I invite the 3 of you to look at this.
Okay, food and lodging arrangements. Accommodations. One of Mr. Goss' other properties. Priority. / the Adventurers Guild reception area. Backup plan to be confirmed. Food. Group meals on the first day, following which all are free to make their own arrangements amidst the city's various restaurants and taverns. Self-catering facilities will be prepared at lodgings. Outdoor activities. Considering our guests' sightseeing interests, Sucrose, Timaeus, myself, and some of the Knights of Pavonius can accompany other guests, splitting in groups where necessary. Obtaining souvenirs. Multiple collection methods. With wind comes glory, the outdoors themselves, creation through alchemy, and handcrafting are all possibilities. Scientific observations. Emphasis on botany. Official business. No such needs at the moment.
Food and lodging arrangements? Were you quietly writing this up the whole time? Paimon didn't even notice!
Impressive multitasking.
Hardly. Rather, I should apologize for interrupting a serious discussion between trained professionals, especially after they've traveled so far to be here, when I myself am neither an adventurer, nor a technological consultant, nor a musician. Nevertheless, I would encourage you to have a knowledgeable local arrange your detailed itinerary while you're in Mondstadt. Take a look, and should you find anything here to be objectionable, it can easily be adjusted.
This is too kind of you. These arrangements are quite excellent.
It looks great! Even Paimon feels like tagging along for the food and board.
You're not included in this itinerary. Oh gosh, my foot. Ow. I sat on my leg again. What do you three think?
Wait! Doesn't Paimon's opinion matter anymore? Paimon's technically a guest in Mondstadt too, you know!
Very comprehensive. The adventurer, technological consultant, and musician all approve. Thank you.
I know why.
Just one thing. We'd like the chance to cook as well. Why don't we change the group dinner to a camping and cooking trip?
I'll help pitch the tents.
I can help too.
And Paimon will take her to Good Hunter to order some starters. Mondstadt's cold cut platter is not to be missed.
Nice idea. I'm looking forward to it already.
Great, then it's decided. Sucrose and I will bring the three of you to your inn for a quick rest. You two, let's meet by the lake this evening.
Okay, go to Good Hunter and order some food.
Hope you enjoy the Windblume Festival.
Let's go.
There are so many good bargains.
Hey, Sarah! Can we have a cold cut platter to go?
Sure, coming right up. Would you like anything else?
Do we, want anything else?
Oh my god, Paimon's eyes. She really wants some. Oh, she's kind of begging. Are we all, or, if we must, one sweet madame, I guess. I suppose.
Yay! So you do remember after all! You're just the best! Paimon will give you the sweet flower from that sweet madame as a Windblume.
Just don't ruin your appetite for later.
No need to worry about that! Paimon can make room for good food.
All right, just a moment.
That was great. If that was a Windblume treat, then Paimon wishes it could be the Windblume Festival every day.
Okay. Head over to the camping site. And this is... Okay, it's not that far away. I thought it was going to be, like, further away than that.
It truly is fascinating.
Also, I should make sure I don't miss too much optional dialogue that you could find, you know, scattered in the area. I did miss one in the Archon quest because I didn't actually know one existed. I had a feeling, but I wasn't sure if I could find the character. That was the thing. It's fine. Anyways. Oh yeah, all the event-related stuff. I can't wait. I really love the rhythm game, mini-game so much. Oh, look at that.
All right, looks like we're all here.
We're not late, are we?
Not at all. We just came early to set everything up, since we happen to be free today. Kale put up the tent so quickly, but still managed to tie very sturdy knots. You can really tell that she's a professional. I didn't do much apart from passing materials around.
Thanks. It's all thanks to Master and Sino. They taught me everything I know.
What can I say? For a skilled adventurer, this is just another day on the job.
Are you quite finished? Or were you going to sing each other's praises till the moon rises? Come on, let's all sit down.
Everyone brings out their food and starts cooking. After a delicious feast, everyone sits around the campfire.
That sunshine sprat was really very good. I didn't watch you cook it, but I believe that the prominent umami flavor of the dish owes itself to more than the fish alone.
That's correct. Any further deductions?
Let me think. The aroma was quite uniform. Unlike that of a spice blend, it was also unfamiliar to me. So I would venture that it was a Mondstadt specialty. As far as edible Mondstadt plant species are concerned, calla lilies are usually used in soups. So if I had to guess... small lampgrass?
That's right. I've long heard that Sumeru's fish with cream sauce is noted for its gentle texture, which brings out the tenderness of the fish. Here in Mondstadt, we're not quite as varied in the use of spices as in Sumeru, but the principle of bringing certain distinct flavors to the forefront through combinations of natural ingredients is very much the same.
I liked it a lot. I'm curious as to the exact ratio of ingredients.
I'll write a copy of the recipe for you.
Would anyone like to try the nutrient-dense meal I made?
I'll have some.
What about you, Kale? It doesn't look like you've eaten very much. Is your appetite low at the moment?
No. I just don't eat a lot normally. Sorry. I didn't mean to make things awkward.
Tighnari. While we were on the road, we spotted something white, walking on two legs. Was that Paimon?
Which day was this?
Just after passing through Stonegate.
Sino, are you sure your eyes were working that day? Or maybe your hood was blocking your vision? Paimon always flies. There's no way she'd ever walk.
Is that right? I thought that you'd made me snacked on too many local ground nuts.
No. Everyone's expressions.
No? Not funny? Ground, you know. As in ground up, but also the ground. Ground nuts make you fall to the ground.
Why did that make me laugh? That's just more ridiculous than funny, so... That's... yeah, whatever. Is no one gonna stop him from explaining?
Think of this as part of the process of getting to know Sino. On the bright side, these jokes show that he thinks of you as his friends.
Still, we could test the hypothesis.
What hypothesis?
That plant species indigenous to Mondstadt may have an effect on the motor functions of flying lifeforms.
Hey! Paimon's not your test subject! Anyway, by your logic, wouldn't that mean that eating, say, Zaitun peaches, that would make a sick Paimon peachy in no time or something?
What are these options? Or that eating enough lavender melon or that eating enough lavender melons would have no effect. I say we put these theories to the test.
Hey! Not you two!
I think the Traveler and Paimon's conversations are more entertaining than Sino's jokes.
Ah, I see. You must have been keeping quiet about this grievance for quite some time now.
You seem much cheerier now that you're here in Mondstadt, Sino. Actually, feels like you're a completely different person.
That's because I'm Sino the Adventurer.
That's not funny.
Hmm? It's not?
In fairness, you only saw him in his work mode while you were in Sumeru. He's actually like this most of the time when he's in a good mood.
Yep, it's true. Sometimes when he's eating, he'll grumble about how the bowl is too shallow for the amount of food it contains and other random stuff like that.
I understand. Then allow me to reintroduce myself. Before, you knew me as General Mahamatra Sino. Now, please see me as Sino the Adventurer.
Yeah, so that's another thing he does. He'll keep repeating something he thinks is funny until you stop trying to resist.
So you have two different mental states? Almost like different phases of matter. Interesting. I want to learn to do that too.
I think in your case, the two states we would end up with would be highly conscientious sucrose and stupefied sucrose.
What?
Oh, by the way, was there any reason in particular that you chose Mondstadt as your destination on this occasion?
Oh, well, Lisa once told me that the Windblume Festival is one of Mondstadt's biggest events of the year. I wanted to take this opportunity to give everyone a Windblume as a token of my heartfelt gratitude for everything they've done to look after me.
Plus, it was a good chance for Kale to get out and meet some new people.
Kale Lily.
What?
Kale's Windblume. Maybe she should call it a Kale Lily. It sounds very Mondstadt. There's also Cauliflower, which would technically make more sense. But somehow, it doesn't sound as nice.
Moving swiftly on.
Wow. He just completely ignored the joke and carried on the conversation. Guess sometimes that's the only way forward.
Sumeru's been through some major changes recently, and things at work have only just started to calm down. I don't get many opportunities to take a vacation, and this was a chance to join Kale on her trip while also learning a few things about Mondstadt's flora and fauna that I'll be able to pass on to my peers and students on my return. Two birds with one stone.
How about you, Sino?
I came to ensure Kale's safety.
That's just an excuse. Plain and simple.
Also, there's the matter of a Genius Invocation TCG custom-made card back.
Aha! So you did have an ulterior motive.
Have you all played Genius Invocation TCG before?
I have.
And that is why I am proud to call you my friend. When I first began contemplating getting a new card back, I asked around before eventually deciding to ask the legendary Mr. Calx for guidance. A friend of mine, Sawada, whom I played cards with on occasion, had been to Inazuma for the Irodori festival. He told me that Calx was a Mondstatter, so I should try my luck there.
Calx? Isn't that...
You mean, he's a friend of yours?
Well,
I see. So, you came to Mondstadt in search of Calx.
No, that is inaccurate. I came here principally to protect Kale.
You most certainly did not. Kale's been here on the quiet numerous times, and this is the first time you felt the need to join.
Not only me, same applies to you too, doesn't it?
If my writer friend were here now, I'm sure he would describe this curious coincidence as having the makings of a good story. It's always a pleasure to meet a fan.
Oh, here it comes.
Wait, you mean you're Mr. Calx?
Having my new friends address me by my pen name feels somewhat unusual. Please, just call me Albedo.
Huh. So you're Calx. Sino's been talking about you non-stop recently. He's intent on getting you to design a bespoke card back for him.
You didn't have to say all that.
I don't usually take private commissions, but I believe that we are friends now, all of us. Our conversations have been deep and interesting, and Sino, your passion for this game is indeed one of a kind. I can see it in your eyes.
Obviously.
And given that you've come all this way from Sumeru to see me, I'd be quite honored to take this commission.
Wow, your teacher's so nice. I feel the same about yours. Well, they definitely have different personalities, but they're similar when it comes to their character.
So, how much should I budget for the timeless masterpiece you will produce for me?
Surely, timeless masterpiece is something of an overstatement.
Any artwork fit to appear on the reverse of my card decks is by definition a timeless masterpiece, even if I do say so myself.
Don't mind him. These TCG nutjobs are all like this.
I see. So, this has an almost religious significance. Well, for starters, I'd like to hear a few more of your jokes.
My jokes? You like them?
I do.
Really? I didn't see you laughing.
Yeah, well, the joke's ability to induce laughter is a separate matter, but I certainly find them fun.
If I might interrupt, does anyone else smell something strange?
My nutritional meal!
Will it be okay? Should we go over and take a look too?
oh my goodness. Man, I love character interactions.
I'd be grateful if you could check on Sucrose. As for our new friends here, leave them to me.
So, a good joke is not necessarily required to make people laugh at them.
Well, Albedo and Sucrose were delightful, but this was still an exhausting meal.
The cooking pot. Is everything okay?
I have no idea. Also, can I just say this? I think lately, I just laugh at the most silliest jokes, like dad jokes at this point in my life, and I'm like, ah! It's like, I don't know. I mean, they're good jokes, but at the same time, I'm like, why am I laughing at this? No.
Only the base is burned. We can still use the cooking pot. It just needs a bit of a wash.
Good thing Canorus' nose is so sharp. Has he been in this kind of situation a lot before?
Don't let it get you down, Sucrose.
I know, it's just... I'm sorry to disappoint Sino. I guess we'll have to do this again another day. Oh, yes. I'm not sure if you've noticed. Kali seems a little... depressed. I noticed she was in a low mood when everyone was talking.
I get that feeling as well.
Remember that note she received? I was just thinking. I want to try solving this riddle and giving Kali the chance to accept the blessing.
Oh, yeah! She's someone who needs your help.
Exactly. Maybe she'll be willing to breathe into my test tube. But anyway, that can wait. As much as I'd like to make progress in my research, I'd prefer to see her smile.
Alright, we'll help out too.
You will? Then tell me, honestly, do you think that this prophecy is for real too?
I know how I can find out.
Uh-huh. Right!
I'll be back shortly.
Alright, let's meet at the alchemy crafting bench in the city. I've got some thinking to do in the meantime. We're back.
What? What?
Oh, what a shame. You just missed a joke about windmills.
Stop, please. I don't need to hear it a fifth time.
That bad, huh? Well, now Paimon really wants to hear it for some reason.
Didn't you say you want to see the Dragon of the East at some point? When are you going?
Tomorrow morning. And you? What are your plans?
I'll go into the mountains to have a stroll and collect a few plants as samples.
Oh, perhaps I could join you? I'll be looking for inspiration for these card back illustrations.
Found you! I knew I was onto something as soon as I saw the fire.
Wow, you have really sharp eyes.
That's an outrider for you.
Uh-oh. Did we break the fire safety rules or something?
Actually, you didn't. Strictly speaking, you should have reported your plans first. But since two of our very own alchemists are here, I'm happy to look the other way. Ah, yes, introductions. I'm Amber, and this is the Reconnaissance Company Captain Eula, a good friend of mine.
Good evening. You are friends of Kale, yes? A pleasure to meet you.
Oh, Amber and Eula. The pleasure is ours. I've heard a lot about both of you from Kale.
Oh, really? All positive, I hope.
You asked that last time too. Of course it was positive.
I'd say. We hear the latest news about you every time you write to Kale.
Glad to know we've made a good impression so far. Anyway, we're just here to collect Kale, so don't let us interrupt your chat. Come on, Kale. We're gonna take you to check out a few scenic spots.
Okay, great.
Still as high energy as always.
You know Amber?
Yes, we've met. She's Kale's most important friend. And for that, we are also very grateful to her.
That's Amber for you. Her outgoing personality means she can make friends with just about anybody.
It's getting late, and we still have a lot lined up tomorrow. I suggest we all head back and get some rest.
Yes, we should preserve our energy.
All right, I'll start packing up.
You're gonna get the tone-deaf bard to check out that note, aren't you?
That's right.
Guess Paimon knows you pretty well, huh? Knowing him, he should be hitting the taverns around this time. We can go corner him and make him answer our questions. Let's move!
Okay. Go to Angel Share and look for Venti. Yeah, I had a feeling we were going to talk to Venti because I was like, who else are we going to ask about these blessing-like things or whatever?
Oh, it's been a while.
Paimon called it. Tone-deaf bard drinking as usual. Put your drink down and get your game face on. We've got some important questions for you, mister.
Okay.
So, what do you make of it?
Yeah, any thoughts?
Aren't you forgetting something? It's the Windblume Festival right now. You can't just go around asking people for help so blatantly.
Well, if you won't tell us the answer, could you at least tell us if this thing's worth a shot?
Sounds to me like you want a hint or two.
And a blessing or two to boot.
A fine answer. The person who wrote this prophecy is very powerful. If you manage to solve the riddle, good things are sure to happen. Also, I happen to know where this lantern is. Once you've found the 4 things, I'll even write the location down for you. Isn't that generous of me?
Whatever. We weren't expecting much from you anyway. You can get back to guzzling wine and blowing wind now.
Oh, woe is me. Paimon sees me as nothing more than a drunken wastrel. There are actually a great many things that we bards are required to do. It just happens that enjoying life is the most important one. Once this is over, would you like to join me for a drink? You know, a favor for a favor.
Okay. Sure. Whatever.
Or, given the way that you're staring at me, perhaps you'd like to get me that drink now? I, of course, would be most amenable to that. But I believe you have friends waiting for you. Don't worry, there'll be plenty of time during the festival.
Okay, let's just go. A cat on the table. Anyways. Okay, talk to Sucrose.
A flower that is not of this world. Not of this world.
Sucrose! We've got some good news and some bad news. Which would you like to hear first?
Let's have the bad news first, I guess.
Huh? Really? Don't most people usually want to hear the good stuff first?
Just get to the point, Paimon.
Oh, alright then. Basically, we went to Windrise to divine the breeze. The wind said that the prophecy is real and that your idea is a really good one.
That doesn't sound like bad news. So what's the real bad news then?
Paimon ate the bad news! Blame Sino. If it's not funny, then it's his fault.
It's fine. Well, that puts my mind at rest. Now, back to the other issue I've been mulling over. I was thinking about the flower that is not of this world. It could mean a human-cultivated variety that doesn't occur in nature. But that's basically claiming that it doesn't come from this world in the first place, when actually it's just a variant of an existing breed. So, the initial question is, can the flower's origins be traced back to a natural organism? If so, it cannot be correctly described as not of this world. But then, supposing we identified something outside of that category, whose job would it be to decide whether it belongs in this world or not? Then the question becomes, do of this world and from this world mean the same thing? Or is it deeper than that?
Whoa, slow down! Paimon's head is already starting to spin.
Okay, I did have one other line of thought as well. What about a flower created using alchemy? Would that be not of this world?
If by that you mean a flower from beyond this world, Albedo did make something like that once.
Albedo may know the answer, but asking him right away would be like asking the teacher for the answers to your exam paper. It would render our search for the truth meaningless. I'd rather try and figure this out for myself.
Could it be the Windblume?
Oh, now that you mention it, that's definitely a possibility. The Windblume doesn't refer to a specific flower. Everyone defines what it means for themselves. In which case, the Windblume doesn't exist in reality. This does seem like a promising direction. I've made a note. Okay, I better go read up on this.
Yay! Paimon was actually useful this time! Guess we have that sweet madame to thank, huh?
Even a broken clock is right twice a day. We're counting on you for the rest, Paimon.
I'll need some time to prepare. Could we meet up here in, say, 2 days' time?
Sure thing! In the meantime, we'll also think about the other 3 riddles in the prophecy. But, since we're really going for this now, shouldn't we say something to Kale about it?
I originally wanted to leave it as a surprise for her, and I also didn't want to get her hopes up over nothing. But you're right, Paimon. I'll need to be careful how I word it. But I'll try to find some time over the next couple days to mention it to her.
Understood.
All right. Thanks so much.
Oh, and that's part 1 complete. Oh, and so many things. And this event, okay, I'm gonna sing it's in a different thing. But anyways, in this event we get a new Claymore! I can't wait for it, to get it. What's this? I just clicked the button. Ooh, I like the effects, it's pretty. Okay, so, yeah. So this will be available Sunday and Tuesday. Okay, I was trying to do the math. Okay. Floral Pursuit, Ballads of Breeze, and okay. Okay. Let's do this one first. Breezy Snapshots. Okay, so the Adventurers Guild? Oh, actually, no. What? Okay, go to the side gate. Okay, I'm stuck. Wait, did I miss someone? No. Okay, I was just like, I think I want to look out for people and optional dialogue, so I gotta pay attention. Anyways, let's go do these first. Oh my gosh, there's so many characters. Okay, all of them are right here. Okay, thanks game for angling the camera. Okay, please wait. I'm not gonna... What event have you got going on here? No ability for something like that. Okay, I'll just skim through this. I don't want to read it out loud. I don't feel like reading too much today. Okay, a camera to take many pictures. Really like the pictures I took. And, okay, turn it... Okay. I go around Mondstadt and take various pictures related to the festival. Playing and putting them all together. Okay. Mondstadt's a big place. Just one person. And everyone else is out. Okay, help out. Where do you hear that about me? I do know a thing or two. Alright, that's a relief. The rumors are true. Anyways, allow me to formally request your help to take pictures. I'm gonna use this camera to take your photos. I'll be counting on you, okay? No restrictions. Okay, okay. Ooh. Okay, we'll do this in a second. Let's at least get all these other ones, like, dialogue go through real quick. Oh. I guess we'll switch to this. Okay, this one. Can the guild really manage this amount of work? Okay. Okay, obviously we're here for the festival. Okay, come up with a little game. How about I want to give it a go? Floral chess. Billowing petals in the wind that pursues them. Meant to imitate the romance. Okay. I never understand what this word means. I feel like I've searched it so many times, but every time I look up the definition, I forget what it is. So, that's quite the story. Yes, inventor is a bard. Okay. Collect many of the balloons within the chessboard. Avoid the obstacles. Okay, entire manual. Okay. After challenge begins, collect the balloons to increase score. Next area will unlock only after you have collected a specific number. A ring of pursuit will appear. You can touch it to end the challenge. Okay, so we must avoid this. If you're caught by it, you will lose 1 point. You can join co-op mode. Ooh, that sounds nice. And last but not least, the Ballads of Breeze. Okay, Ballads of Breeze. Think we know what this is about? How can I measure up to bards? Don't worry. Playtesters in the past. Have faith in Knights of Elonius. Focus on the wind around you and the lovely song you wish to play, and all of your troubles will fade away. Well, I imagine bards must be quite carefree then. Wouldn't say that. Play to your heart's content. Okay. Huh. Okay, yeah, we have a choice. So the lyre, zither, which is like a little guitar thing, or drum. How about a lyre? It's been a long time. No problem. One more thing. Please wait for a moment to consult my notes. Oh yeah, tuning, like calibration. Oh, it saves my calibration from the oops. Okay. It saves my calibration from literally the last time we had a rhythm game event. Okay. Oh, music. Interface. Is there a way to make it go faster? Or no? Change speed? Maybe not. I don't know. I play Project Sekai, which I call Pro Sekai. And I do play the game with the notes kind of fast. I don't know what is considered really fast in the game, but I do have the note speed at like 10.5 in that game, so okay, well, trying to listen. Okay. We'll do this later. First, let me go do the other stuff first. Okay, let's do the snapshots first. First up, of course, is a photo of the main gate of Mondstadt City. Do remember to go take a photo from the main gate, and to keep the photo taking point right in your sights. You know, the bouquets, the carpets, the floral terraces. Take a good picture of all of them. Ooh, nice. Okay, we could just walk there. Let's go, let's go. Okay, I know that. It's like the one event in, update, 3.2. Okay. I feel like at some point I'm gonna misspeak the update number because... What? Oh. Ooh. Okay, hide the info. This'll be good thumbnail material. Include character. Wait. Oh! I guess that's good. I guess I'll just, let's keep taking pictures. Actually, no, we're good. I'll mess around with it, later, probably. Okay. Because I was, like, thinking, maybe more pictures, but at the same time, I'll do that later. Okay. During the Windblume Festival, the square will be packed with people, but at the same time, it would feel like something was missing if we did not take a picture of the people who have come to take part. I guess that's what they call the festive atmosphere. Ooh. Let's go! Also, I can't wait for the second half of this update because I really want Genshin Mika. I will get him, hopefully. And maybe another character if I end up getting, like, because obviously I'll probably end up getting the 5-star, so that's why I'm saying that. Which I won't mind. Because I already made my choice of which banner I would pull on if I were to get the 5-star, so... Anyways... I'm stuck. Okay, where is it? Where is it? It's apparently up. It's literally above me. Okay. Let's go. Character from Mondstadt. Okay. What's the picture? Oh, see. Okay. I'll save pictures later. I do need one for a thumbnail, but I won't do that right now because it'll take me a while to think and figure out. So we'll just keep it basic for now, and then I'll mess around later. What? You want to take a photo of us? I don't think that's necessary. I'm not a very photogenic character, you know? Take a picture of Lizzie or something. Or maybe Pauline? But if you really must take a picture of me, then let me finish striking a pose first, would you? Okay. Going over here. Where's the spot's right here. Ooh. Yeah, I could adjust the camera anyway, but I won't do that right now. Use elemental skill.
Lightning slash!
Oh, whoa. Okay, maybe I want to save that image just because it looks so interesting. Okay, I'll save this one just because. Wait, why can't I do co-op? Oh, no, never mind. I guess I was like wondering, it's like my co-op thing was like, turned off or something. Like the little, like, point. And I was so confused. Okay. Anyways, on my throat. Oh, we could do this to get this claymore. Yes, let's do that. Okay, let's do this. Let's do it on solo. I'll give it a go. Okay. Okay, complete. Obtain a score of 4,000. Okay, let's try it. I guess this team? I don't know. I would want to do co-op, but I could do that on my own time. Okay, collect the blessings and help charge up the skill. Okay, we could be able to destroy that thing that would follow us. Ooh. That team? This is a giant chair. Okay, collect moves while dodging the things. Okay. Okay, I am aware. What? Okay. Wait, I don't even know what those things do. Wait, where's the giant thing? I can't see. Oh no, it's following me. It really is following me. Okay, Wait, where's the next area? Ah! Oh gosh. Oh gosh, they actually are following me. Oh god. Okay, we're not trying to 100% in. We just need to get the score. Oh gosh, I was close. What is happening? Oh, wait, no. Wait, don't worry. Ah! Run! Run away! Okay, I think we're good. We can't get any more. No. Okay. That's good enough. I guess we don't need co-op. Well, I mean, none of the things... Co-op is optional, basically. But still. Let me get the claymore. I keep going. Well, technically claymores are swords, but in this game they're a completely different weapon, so I should not call them... Oops. Okay, we'll do that in a minute. First things first, I want to upgrade this lovely weapon. Okay, oops, don't do that. Okay, we're gonna upgrade this to 90. I think we could do that. Yeah, I can. I have so many of these. Yeah, I may have gone overboard and collected, I don't know, 1,000. I do this a lot. It's nothing, unusual anyway. Come on, upgrade. Ooh, it's like glows gold a bit. Oh, this is gonna take a while. Okay, we'll just do this to make it faster. I don't want to hold down the key too much. Well, it's also good to upgrade these event weapons right away because it's much cheaper when you do so, since you have the 1.5 times EXP. There you go. Level 90. And it's a high base attack as well. Ooh. I wonder which character would this be good on. Anyways, also I'm gonna throw some EXP in here. There you go. Also, there's one thing I want to check real quick before I do that. Because I swear I might have seen a post somewhere. Which makes me think we could find people scattered around. I don't know. Yes, I was right. Because I saw a post which made me think there were characters scattered around, and I was like, I remember seeing one with this area, and I'm like, yeah. And also it seems like Mika is here. That wizard.
So this is Storm Terror's lair. From which direction will Storm Terror appear, I wonder?
Excuse me.
Who's there?
Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to disturb you.
I apologize as well. I acted on force of habit. You must be a local, yes? My name is Sino, and I'm here sightseeing in Mondstadt. In truth, it is I who am disturbing you.
Might I ask if you're looking for something here?
I'm waiting for Storm Terror to arrive.
You even set up a camera.
Yes. I hope to capture a good picture as reference material for an artist I know.
Oh, in that case, let me help keep watch too. From what I've heard, Storm Terror's movements have some regular schedule.
Roughly how often does it appear?
Hold on. I'll have to check against our data first. Let me consult my notes. Mr. Sino, sir? Are you going to stand there staring into the sky the entire time?
Don't worry, I'm quite strong. My neck can take it.
No, I mean, you should sit down. I brought a blanket. Here, you can borrow it.
I'll be alright.
Oh, Okay. Well... Huh. Weird. Now I'm staring up into the sky, too.
Also Mika. Look at him. I can't zoom in. Look at it. Yeah. Also, Simon's here, but look at Mika. He's so adorable. I can't wait until like the second half of the update, and you know, we get to, you know, like get him as a playable character and all that. I want to know more about this adorable boy so much, because I don't know what else to say. It's hard to think because I know another Mika, and you know, he's also blonde and blue-eyed like this Mika, except the personality is different, obviously. If you know Seraph at the end, you would know exactly what I'm talking about, so. Okay, I did a quick lookup since I am done with the quest, and I found out where everyone else is, because I don't think I could find anyone else because of obvious reasons. Just the simple fact that it'll pretty much take me ages if I just wander around Mondstadt for who knows how long. And, also, it seems like we also have some, additional, like, appearances, apparently, that are not in Mondstadt, so I will check those out as well. So the other two are here? I have a long way to go to find them. Okay, I'll show you guys all these cameos, and then I could do the ballad, rhythm game thing.
I've heard that Cecilia's only grow in remote spots at high altitude, and that you're unlikely to ever see one unless you go looking for it. Though they can be preserved for a long time as specimens, I can't take back the beauty they possess in the wild. It's a shame.
Shall I ask Sucrose to develop a Cecilia variant with improved soil adaptability for you? I should warn you, though, it may very well end up with a name like Tetratanic Ananimo Cecilia, or perhaps Epsilon Series Cecilia Variation 601 Sumeru growth type.
Is this you attempting to tell a joke?
Unfortunately not. I'm being completely serious.
In that case, I look forward to, well, whichever of those two it ends up being.
Back to our previous topic. If you wish to use antitoxic compounds from calla lilies in an antidote, then I have a few suggestions.
Okay, let's go to the next set of characters.
Whoa! Did you two see that? A bird with huge wings just flew by! If Master Tainari was here, he'd be able to tell you its scientific names, species, and behaviors. But as for me, all I can tell you is it isn't a species we have in Sumeru.
Oh? Then what kinds of birds do you have in Sumeru?
Dusk birds. They have the most beautiful, vibrant colors. The feathers on their chests are the color of ripe sunsettias, and their wingtips are the color of tender mint leaves. They're not too skittish around people, and at my this tree that I often go past, there's a dusk bird there that always looks at me like it understands what I'm saying. I once picked up one of its feathers from the ground. It felt really nice.
You have keen observation skills and a love for living things. You'd be better served directing your energies there, rather than sighing and whining all the time.
Eula says things in the most awkward way possible sometimes. Just ignore the second half, Kale.
No, it's fine. I know what she means. She does have a point. Are you hungry for fish? I see quite a few over there.
Sounds like someone's up for a fishing contest, huh? Fair warning, though, I won't lose.
Seriously? Another competition? I thought we were supposed to be sightseeing. But still, wait for me.
Okay, and let's see.
Oh, hey there, traveler. Nice to see ya.
Didn't expect to see you here at this hour, Dia.
Well, Sino's out of the country on a trip, so he got me to come and help his subordinates take care of a few things. I guess you can say I'm his temporary substitute. The atmosphere around here is not too bad nowadays, so I don't mind sticking around once in a while. You've probably got a lot going on yourself, I bet. Good luck with everything.
And, Aru Village next. Okay. And that should be all the cameos in this part of the event that you can find scattered around. I'm gonna guess it's gonna change over, you know, the next couple parts. Which would be cool, but also unfortunate for people who play this much later in the event. Probably. I think. I don't actually know.
Join the airlights.
Here.
Sataria, you should take a break and have a bite to eat. Sataria?
Thank you. Sorry, I was completely absorbed in what I was doing. I didn't even hear your voice.
Oh, it's all right. I'm glad that you enjoy the work you're doing.
Sorry you've ended up having to babysit me. I'm sure you have far more important things to do.
Well, Ramon's busy with the Eremites these days. But having me stand in as your bodyguard must be a welcome breath of fresh air for you. It's a change for me, too. My first time working as a bodyguard. I'm just treating it as a chance to get a taste of Dia's line of work.
I tried telling Mahamatra Sino that I can work unsupervised. Really, this ought to be the last of his worries. He said that educators willing to work in the desert are an extremely rare breed, so I need a bodyguard for protection at all times. I think he's being a little overprotective.
But, at the end of the day, it's why we know we can count on the General Mahamatra. He and I are of the same mind in this case, so I am very happy to protect you. While you're in our village, we're partners. We don't want to cause you any unnecessary pressure, so please, try to enjoy your time here.
Stay safe. Don't get hurt.
Okay. And now let's go to the Ballads of Breeze. Okay, okay, let's go play the first song. Okay, can performance. What are the keys? Okay, I think it's like the same key layout, so I have to move my mic. So if I sound a little, like, different in terms of distance, that is why. Okay, we know how this goes. may have gotten a little insane because this took me about, I don't know, 30 minutes to do. And I'm not kidding. It really did take about 30 minutes. Yeah, so, my brain was like, I cannot accept one singular good point, and, I kept doing this over and over and over again, and, I kind of want to listen to a different song at this point. Yeah, we got the perfect, anyways, yeah, let's see what I could get in the shop right now. Oh, we can't, oh wait, that's only one? Huh. Oh, and the 3 are here. I want to... Yeah, well, let's just get everything first before we, do that. But anyways, yeah, oh my gosh, I am exhausted. Physically a little bit and mentally because of that. I think while I was trying to get an all perfect, I kept getting flashbacks to Pro Sekai, and I've reached a point where, yeah, I should just attempt one time and then do all perfect on my own. But, I don't know. I was so stubborn, I just didn't, I'm exhausted. Mentally. Okay, anyways, yeah, that'll be all for part 1 of the event. Yeah. That'll be all for part 1 of the event. You know what, maybe this time I'll just do all the mini-games on my own time, except for the days that we have the story, parts available. Because, maybe this time I'm not gonna record all my, rhythm game attempts, because that... If it took me 30 minutes to get a perfect in recording, maybe I should not record the rest. By the rest, it would be like 2, 3 of them, I think, because there's 2 more story quest days, so, you know. Sorry, I'm a little exhausted, as you can tell. Anyways, so yeah, a lovely start to this event. It's amazing. And, gosh, I think I just love how, like, Kale wanted to go to Mondstadt without Sino and Tainari tagging along, but it makes you think it's like they're like her dads, and they're like, we're not leaving you alone, even though they obviously have their own personal reasons for coming along. Although one of them being that they don't want Kale to go alone, so they're literally her dads, basically. I wanted to say that sooner, but I didn't know when I would want to say that randomly in my playthrough here, so I'm saying it now when I'm closing off. I have things to do in a bit, like a stream, but I'll worry about that later. But anyways, so obviously next time we'll do part 2 of the event, as well as what is unlocked on that day in terms of the mini games. So yeah, so anyway, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all next time.